Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Trojans will kick this deep to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going of what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured, goes back 100 years.
You know, I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. On the move now. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
To throw, it's Banks. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking downfield, it's Banks. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Yeah, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Banks. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Trojans. They connect for 6. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He uses the spin move to get into the open. It's a solid game to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Ball handed off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, I know the backs quarterback's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Banks. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And we're going to throw now on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's looking deep here. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Banks. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the Trojans come up to the line and crank the tempo up here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets some space and on the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another 1st down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Got a solid drive in the making here. 1st down at their own 43. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw again. This time it's complete. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. They move to 6, and they'll go to the line here on 1st down now. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Banks. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just standing there, gets hit again. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Throwing for his running back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
To throw, it's Banks. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it with room to run. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And he drops back in the gun. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, USC. And they jump on top here in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He pulls in the catch. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
And the Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Banks. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They come up 2 yards to the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he drops it. Can you believe it? Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Irish. This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Banks. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The ball is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a draw to the back.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Banks. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw over the middle. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense... And here he goes! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they were on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
But the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Banks. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Catch is made down the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games. Now
from the pistol formation. fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. In a scramble now. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks for the first down gain.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it with the draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. To the air, it's Banks. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the Trojans have first and 10 here. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Well, holding to the line here with the clock running. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He can go. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Football's loose. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to the end zone. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking.
absolute pandemonium here right now, Chris. The sideline is scrambling. They don't know whether to go for the tie or the win. Right now, this crowd is so loud, they better quiet down so they can get the call in.
They draw within one. Now they need the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. To the air, it's Banks. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, USC. They jump on top in OT.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. End zone ahead. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. And he knocks through the PAT. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the handoff. Trucks through the defender. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So here comes a crucial third and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here we come up on third and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Trying to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So here we go. Fourth and short in overtime. This offense taking a risk. Can they convert here? But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking downfield, it's Banks. Hits the ball and has his hit, but it's incomplete. So the offense comes up on third and long. They don't want to take a loss and make a potential game-winning field goal try more challenging. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So here we go, a long field goal. Try to win it in overtime. This is a kicker's dream. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So here we go, a long field goal wins the game. A chance for this kicker to be a hero. It is good. A walk-off winner in double overtime.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. But we just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.